Hello everyone, welcome to this video, thank you for watching. Today I am going to show you some more of my games with my aggressive Enel build on the competitive sim with analytical commentary. This is very much a part 2, so if you have not watched the first video I recommend that you do. I will put it in the description. Let's get into the games. If you spot any mistakes or have any recommendations for future videos, feel free to drop them in the comments. Okay, so we are facing Bonnie. This is one of my least favorite matchups. Probably the worst matchup this version of Enel has out of all the more popular decks this format. They can prevent you from swinging early with your Kikunajos and Hawkins by resting them. They can also freeze them so they don't need to remove them and give me the benefit of the on-KO effects. If they are able to make a decent board, then setup kit it is more or less over for me. And to top it off, their Shanks gets rid of my 10 cost Enel and their Doffy can freeze 3 of my big bodies, getting massive value. I'm gonna keep this hand because it has a few cards I will be able to play out on curve. I choose to not play Shirahoshi as my opponent will just rest her and then swing into her. I would prefer if my opponent swings into me, giving me cards and possibly triggers. He plays out Tashigi. I play Zeus to remove Tashigi, so removing the board in the future will be easier. It also draws me a card from life. I also play Shirahoshi as I am comfortable with this amount of life. After playing Zeus, I am rewarded with an unprotected Cavendish which I can use Nami to remove. Lore accurate. He plays Shirahoshi with Cavendish, which is kinda annoying but not a very productive turn for him defensively. I can start pressuring life hard. I play out Kid, which is correct as it's guaranteed trashing of life. It's a bigger body and it filters each turn, which you will see will accumulate a lot of value. I trash Katakuri as I think I won't be able to remove that Tashigi anytime soon, so I won't need it. I don't want to waste counter saving the Nami. I get a Frankie trigger, which isn't that useful in this board state, but it will still get some value. I use all my swings to attempt to remove Cavendish as I know he can be devastating if he gets a lot of Don Restens over the game. He burns a lot of counter and I play my Doffy, giving me another body and a swing into Cavendish. He sacrifices his Bonnie for it, which is probably correct as Cavendish has more value currently in my opinion. He uses Doffy, getting massive value, freezing 22k worth of cards. Very strong card in this matchup for him. Then swings into Frankie, which I save because I have a lot of counter and know I can milk lots of value out of him. Pause. By saving Frankie, I'm able to remove Tashigi and use my Daffy to kill his Cavendish Oswell. The board is looking very good for me. He plays blockers and swings into my board. I save them as I want to apply as much pressure as I can now. Always swing with your best swing first against Bonnie so they cannot rest it. I swing with increasing amounts as it gives the most info, and they have the least amount of cards at the start of the turn as they haven't taken any cards from life. He uses 2 of his blockers instead of 1 to keep his last life. If he kept 1, he could have had a large chance of winning next turn, but I suppose he thinks it is not worth the risk. He plays another Daffy down, getting crazy value, freezing my 3 large bodies. I just swing 15k into Daffy. I think it's the only thing I can do basically. He swings into my kid, not wanting to give me another life I suppose, and I keep it alive. I want as many bodies as possible against Bonnie. They basically make it so you have 1 less body every turn, not including freezes. Another Daffy comes down, so we just do the same thing again, lol. He plays kid with no blocker and we have perfect lethal almost, so I go for game. We win. GG, on to the next one. Okay, so now we are going against Red-Green Smoker. I think this matchup is one of the easier ones. He has 4 life and is not very great at controlling my board. The Banished Smoker is annoying as it stops my triggers and he makes it difficult to remove. I mulligan this hand as I have only Nami as a body, so it's not worth keeping. The new hand is looking a lot better. Lucky trigger with Kikunajo. He takes both attacks, he must be bricked up. I play another Kikunajo for more pressure. Gotta defend Kikunajo. Well, that was a fast game, lol. Just shows how punishing this deck can be when you have a lot of bricks. Don't know why he played 5-cost Smoker there though instead of clearing board. On to the next game. Now we are going against Rayleigh. When playing Star of Enel this matchup is a breeze, but we aren't, so it's going to be a bit harder. We do not have as many control cards as Star of Enel. Rayleigh will be able to out-aggro us, so we are going to have to utilize a mix of offense and defense, always clearing board when we have the chance. I mulligan as we do not have a lot of defensive cards such as Kikunajo, Nami, or Kuma. We get Shirahoshi, Nami, and Katakuri, so I'm not mad about this hand. Rayleigh will swarm the board with searchers that will poke us. Get a nice Nami trigger, anything that can help us control Rayleigh we will take, even if we are going down 2 cards for a 2-cost. I play Sabo, he draws 3 cards and having a 6k blocker will accumulate a lot of value hopefully. I take and get a trigger. He plays the unblockable event, which is annoying, but we have the counter for it, so it's okay. I'm able to create a wide board with 3 blockers. I let my Frankie die, I needed to make space for my Katakuri anyway. I remove the Luffy with Kata as currently it's my best play, leaving me with a strong board state. Sadly, he uses the unblockable event again, putting me to 0, which is not good. Another Nami trigger is great and I get to draw 1 because I end up with 3 or less in hand. I do all my swings and sadly I have to waste my Kikunajo to play out Enel as I gotta heal back to 1 life. I block because I'm honestly scared of double unblockable shenanigans. My lethal math could have probably been a lot better as I have to account for his -1000 event and make the most out of all my swings. I believe I was talking to someone while playing this game, so bear with me, lol. I didn't do the math. If I had guaranteed lethal it's possible I should have just went for board. I am for sure not dying if I do that. And that's the game. Let's go to the next one. Now we are about to face Shanks. I think it's a pretty good matchup. If they are able to see all their defensive cards on curve I may have a little trouble. But would you lose? Nah, I'd win. Going to keep this hand, have quite a few cards I can play out. Would rather a mid hand than a terrible one. Even if you know you are not going to do another swing, always swing at Shanks. You never know if they might forget to use leader ability or assume you are going to play a rush card. He plays out Lucky Roo. Definitely quite annoying as my Kikunajo's on KO is not online yet. I'm going to have to start swinging eventually, so no reason to not swing here. He plays out Shanks, which basically turns his bricks into 2 KS, definitely something that accumulates a lot of value over time, so have to remove it. I use Zeus to remove it. I swing with Sabo to apply more pressure to him. I already have another blocker anyway, so it's okay. I don't have any big bodies to deal damage, which is sad, but he had a pretty mid-turn with that dragon, so we should be okay. I let my Hawkins die as he is trashing a life. He pops my Kuma with Shanks, which gives me a heal. The big body is annoying, but not too much as I have blockers and my leader effect gives me one more life. The Shanks has a very low hand size, so I remove dragon by swinging with leader. Still haven't seen any of my big bodies, so have to go 9k then Kuma as it's the best option. He trashes my Kuma, sadly not getting the on KO effect. I play Daffy over Enel as Enel would not heal me anyway, and this allows me to do 2 swings that may do damage as his leader effect would negate the 5k swing. I try to stay on 1 life as then I can heal to 2 with Enel next turn. He plays out another removal Shanks to get rid of Daffy, which heals me. I just play Enel to deal damage and leave a body on board he kinda has to deal with. I counter the first swing as I believe it will be his smallest. Then I take my life to the point where he is baited to go for game, but I have enough counter so it'll be okay. He swings with his Shanks first, then just gives up. I don't know, maybe he had to do something. Hope bro is okay. Anyway, GG's. Thanks for watching everyone. If you have any ideas of what videos I should do next, please drop them in the comments. I am pretty good at other leaders as well, so I will do deck profiles on them in the future. Goodbye.